It's shortly after 11 a.m. on the 5th day of July 2003, and we'll try again to get a view here of the steeple of the First Congregational Church. Maybe if we start off with a lot of backlighting. There we go. The best we can do with the sun showing right over the top of the steeple. We're on the streets of Malone, New York, where we are every year around this time. Streets are torn up, repaving the Route 11 and Main Street here in the village of Malone. We're here for the annual 4th of July weekend parade. This is a Saturday morning, the 5th day of July 2003. And the parade scheduled to start at 11 a.m. so very shortly we should see it coming over the horizon. It looks like the through traffic from above is being held up. The only traffic we're getting at this point appears to be coming off the side streets. So it looks like they are holding up the traffic. And this parade is about to get underway as we look just beyond the Hotel Flanagan in the distance. Came through here 2 days ago on the 3rd of July on our way to Norwood for the first ever Norwood Brass Firemen's Band reunion concert. And as we usually do when we're going to the Potsdam area, we took 11B from Malone to Potsdam. And it's rather sad when you go through there and you look at all the old farm buildings, all the barns that are fallen down or just about to be falling down. Just to the east of here in Malone, there's a big hip roof barn that's collapsed within the last several months, probably during the winter. And it's a sad commentary on the immediate past and the immediate future of farming in the North Country. In addition to being situated near the Congregational Church, let's point out something to those of you who have seen our story we did at the House of History last year. If you want to, out-of-towners who want to go to the House of History, it's a good place to turn right here, right by this First Congregational Church. It's an easy spot to locate in the village of Malone. Just turn down this side street and right around the corner, on to your right. Actually, the building will be on the left once you make that right-hand turn, but turn down this side street, and it actually is a kind of a horseshoe turn there, so you can't keep going straight. You go down a few houses, and you'll turn right, and on your left will be the House of History. So it's only about 500 feet from where we're located. And across the street from us, there's a park. Nice little village park. One of a couple located here in the village. You see Father Dennis Dupree out enjoying the sunshine, smiling for the camera. His cohort, Reverend Jim Lamides in Shazy right now as we're taping this, filling in for the Hill Father Gordon, not Dr. Gordon, but Father Gordon. The village police station is right down there. Chamber of Commerce's building is right here. They offered to let us stand on their lawn because some of the groups will stop and be performing in front of the Chamber of Commerce building. However, we thought about it. We just like this view here. We get to see the parade coming right at us. We're on the edge of a small island. We've been taping from this spot for the last couple of years. We used to tape down across the street from the Flanagan. And that was a nice view too. There's a little park down there on the right. But a couple of years ago we ended up here, and we kind of like this spot. We've got an X marked right here. If you come by the village of Malone stop, there's a X right underneath our feet here on this little island. Parade leaders are starting to crest the hill. This is one of several parades we'll tape over the holiday weekend. Yesterday, Friday, on the 4th of July, we were in Alberg, Vermont at 11 a.m. for their annual 4th of July parade. In the afternoon, Gordy Little and I went to Plattsburgh. We did a little behind the scenes look at them lining up for the Plattsburgh parade, and then taped the annual 4th of July parade in Plattsburgh. From there I was off to Rouse's Point for the annual concert put on by the Straw Hatters and the community choir. Of course, Thursday night I was in Norwood for that firemen's reunion, the Norwood Brass Firemen's Band reunion, first ever. Hope it's first of many to come. And later on today I might head back to Rouse's Point, catch some of the afternoon entertainment. Tomorrow at noon I'll be in Line Mountain. That's July 6th. Long ago as you're watching this, but tomorrow for me, I'll be in Line Mountain at noon for their annual parade. And then in the evening I'll be in Rouse's Point for their 43rd, I believe, maybe, yeah, about 43rd or so, annual 4th of July weekend parade. In between the Line Mountain Parade and the Rouse's Point Parade, I'll try to sneak in a baseball game up at the big ballpark, the Big Diamond in Line Mountain. So that's how I'll spend my holiday. Yeah, I remind you, you're watching viewer-supported television, Hometown Cable. I believe this year Rouse's Point will not be allowing these sirens to be blown. We've been an advocate of no sirens. They can blow their horns or whatever, but or even run their lights, but they should keep the sirens for real emergencies. Last year in Rouse's Point, just prior to the start of the parade, they had a fire, and during the parade they had an ambulance call where the ambulance had to go backwards down the parade route. And people don't realize there's a real emergency going on. If they hear sirens throughout the entire parade, they just think it's one more parade entry. So I'm a big advocate of saving the sirens for real emergencies. But some communities agree, and others, like right here in Malone, and I know tomorrow in Line Mountain, that's the noisiest one that we go to. Line Mountain is the noisiest parade we attend. All kinds of sirens on that one. Slowly making their way up the hill. They're coming closer to us. Temperature when we went by the fairgrounds was 80 degrees. That was, let's see, about 45 minutes ago. So my guess is those degrees have gone up a couple degrees or more since then. We must be approaching the mid-80s. Beautiful, beautiful day here in the village of Malone, celebrating the 4th of July weekend. I hear some bagpipes in the background. And you see them marching up in back of the police escort. And we did mention that the streets are being repaved. We'll show you that. We weren't sure if they were going to take the normal route, but here they are. It's going to be a little harder on the marchers' feet, I'm sure. It's a rough surface, but it's good and dry. Malone Police Department leading the parade. State Police and the Franklin County Sheriff's Department. Fire Department, ambulance. Rescue vehicle from the Fire Department. U.S. Border Patrol. The President of the Chamber of Commerce. Maybe the Chamber President can tell me why they never answer my emails when I email them about the parade. I have to make phone calls instead. There's George Christian Ortloff. Assemblyman, not running this year. He's just out enjoying the sunshine. Enjoying the view. Here come the bagpipers. Followed by the color guard, the American Legion. Supposed to doff your caps when the flag goes by, folks, just in case you didn't know the protocol. Disabled American veterans from Malone. By a little Chevelle here, I guess. Classic vehicles. This classic vehicle is with the Scouts. Malone, New York had around that council. The Boy Scouts. And the Cub Scouts. And the Knights of Columbus. 4th degree. Of course, just down the road. See if the New York State head is here today. I think he would be, but I don't see him. Tom Dwyer, head of all New York State Knights of Columbus members this year, whatever they call that position. And he's from Chateauguay Council, so I would have expected that Malone Parade would have their neighbor in there in a place of honor. Man running for re-election here. Waving the flag. And leading the Girl Scouts, a bunch of brownies. Now what do we have here? Fun for... no, what did it say? From the toolbox to today. From the toolbox to the today. 40th anniversary of CCOM. This must be Seacom employees, I would assume. Yeah, they're all wearing the same number. All wearing number 40 for some reason. Must have something to do with that 40th anniversary, I would expect. Release of the traditional 3 balloons here to let the world know about the parade. Tight budget. Well, they've released the 4th one and a 5th one. And little girls handing out balloons, all takers. Here we go. From the Almanzo Wilder Farm in Burke. If you haven't been there, you certainly should go. Take the kids, even the kids will enjoy it. You don't have to be a Little House on the Prairie fan, but it helps. The Almanzo Wilder Farm in Burke. What a great place to visit. There's nothing to do in the area. That's something to do right there. That's worth the trip. Walk with God. Whoops. Or let the wind blow your umbrella. Alright. Here I am, Lord. That's how that umbrella is supposed to work right there. It's an umbrella hat there. St. Mark's Youth. St. Mark's Church, 34 Elm Street. Wild Country Radio, 96.5 FM. Nice arm on that young lady. A little float that says, thanks to all who served, and of course a gravestone marker to remind us the sacrifices still being made as we're taping this, still being made by our armed forces. And quickly we get back to the Malone Adult Center. I have a large van and a couple of smaller vans. Oh, we got some bikes coming up. We got some bikes circling the truck up there, so you can't drive very fast. He's being surrounded by bikes. So he's proceeding at a snail's pace. Beautiful downtown Malone, New York. Oh, look at this, we got some horses. Didn't see these guys coming up. They're coming up the side there. Coming up the side. Everybody loves horses. I don't think I've ever met anybody who didn't like horses. I don't mean they like them, but who detested them or anything. You know, you have people who don't like dogs, don't like cats, but I think everybody likes horses. And here come the bikes. It's a biker gang, including a tandem and an easy rider and a unicycle. There's a little side-by-side. That's nice. Take your girl for a ride. Another little fancy little tandem. And for you Star Trek fans, those guys got all kinds of energy. They just come up a hill. Look at them. They're still going. They're still going. The horses are making slow but steady progress. These bikers are coming back for more. They're coming back for more. Here's some of the local beauty queens. And beauty queens. There we go. Look at them. Northern Lights, Franklin County, Seaway area, Clinton Essex County, St. Lawrence County. They're all here. All kinds of young beauties. Some kind of enterprises here. Ellis Collision Center. And a classic fire truck next. It's a Malone truck. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Engine number 111, Malone, New York. Fancy little golf cart. Even got a license plate on this little vehicle. It's licensed for road operation. God bless America. And from Constable, the Constable Volunteer Fire Department. Some clowns handing out goodies. A lot of parades no longer throw candy out. You'd see the little people jumping out in front of trucks this size, looking for candy, and you have to hope that that driver is not distracted. And sometimes the driver is looking at folks in the crowd, and some little youngster comes up from the other side, or comes up from behind and runs in front. So a lot of parades have gotten away from throwing candy. And it's made my job a lot easier because I used to fret that I would capture that on tape one day. Three nice bright yellow trucks here from the Malone Fire Department, the Malone Call Firemen. From Chateauguay, a nice big ladder truck. Beautiful truck here from Chateauguay. And looks like we're just about to the end here. An old Chateauguay Fire Department truck. And another Malone Call Fireman truck. And that's the parade. There's it is, the 2003 version of the Malone 4th of July Parade. And we're going to try to follow it out of town. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported Hometown Cable, thanks for watching.